Hello, my name is Holly Hireman. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I am CEO of Fit Finances as well as your online health and fitness coach. So I've got some great information to share with you today. And today, what we're going to talk about is 3 steps to a healthier you. So 3 quick tips on how you can be healthier and maintain that. I know a lot of us set, New Year's resolutions or, decide I'm going to turn over a new leaf and I'm going to do something different with my life. And what ends up holding us back a lot of times is that we set these really high, huge expectations for ourselves and we tend to overcomplicate things, don't we? It doesn't have to be that challenging. So we're going to break it down into 3 simple steps for you today into something that's manageable and something that you can sustain for a lifelong journey. Because let's face it, our health, our wellness, it's all about what we can sustain over time, right? Okay, so number 1, my first tip to you is to find a type of activity, a type of workout that you actually enjoy. Now, for many people, if you haven't yet caught the fitness bug, this might not make any sense to you. Think I'm actually going to enjoy sweating my guts out and actually enjoy physical fitness. And I'm telling you, if you haven't yet found that secret ingredient to, add to your workout plan, it is out there. You have to try a bunch of things. It's kind of like dating, right? You have to date a bunch of people a lot of times. You have to kind of figure out along the way, what's the right match for you. And the same holds true for your workout program. So figuring out what types of things that you don't hate, something that that you can do many years from now, something that kind of feeds you inside. And if you're still struggling with this, I'm going to say this one thing. Another tip for you is if you are struggling to find that perfect workout program, then use something that motivates you along the way. For instance, if you like cycling or running, but you still find it challenging to get through an entire workout or weightlifting, then use something that motivates you through. Maybe that's books on audio. So audiobooks that you can plug into your iPod, or potentially that might be music for you. What types of things really motivate you and get you pumped up? So that's number 1. Okay, tip number 2 is to think of your diet like a lifestyle and not a short-term thing, but actually something that you can sustain for life. This is a big one because I think a lot of times, I know, being in the industry for so long as I have, I know that so many people think of diet as a short-term thing, and that you only have to do it for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, and then once you get to where you want to be, then that's it. You can kind of resign to however you want to live. But I want you to flip that mindset, and that your diet is like you're marrying a certain type of eating, basically. So you need to think about it long term. Whenever you're figuring out, how to feed your body, it's really important that you're thinking long term. Is it something that you can sustain for a long period of time? So changing that mindset to really start to think of your diet as a relationship. It's got to be something that's give and take, right? So it's something that, gives you that fulfillment that you desire, but at the same time also is giving you some good health benefits. And so a lot of times this is just one small change after another, and just learning how to find a diet that works for you. And by diet, I don't mean a crash course diet. I don't mean, severely limiting your calories. I mean, your actual how you eat on a daily basis, right? Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is to be determined to be consistent. Again, This is a lifestyle that you're creating here. It's not something that you're going to, one and done. It's not something that you're going to push yourself really, really hard for the next, 30, 60, 90 days, and then you never have to work out or never have to eat healthy again or never have to anything again. It can't be like that. It needs to be a lifestyle that you yourself can live with. So how can you be consistent? Is that 30 minutes a day for you? Is that an hour a day for you? Is that an hour and a half 3 times a week for you? Whatever it is, work on being consistent at it. And I guarantee that you're going to see better results than if you go on these crash course diets and, jump on, jump off, jump on, jump off. It's probably the worst thing that you can absolutely do for your body as well as your mentality, because if you're constantly starting a program and then falling off and starting a new one and then falling off and trying to go gung-ho and then, you burn yourself out, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. What I am here to tell you is that it is so worth it just to make these 3 very, very simple changes and just stay consistent at it. Stay consistent at it long term. And you're going to get not only some great results, but you will also feel very, very accomplished. And you'll make good habits. And that's all this is. Our eating, it's a habit. How we move our body, it's a habit. If we're consistent about something or not, it's all about making habits. So a quick recap for you. Tip number 1 is to find some type of workout that actually feels good, something that you enjoy. And you might have to try a lot of things before you find that, but I'm telling you, it's out there. You just have to go and find it. Tip 2 is to change your thinking and think of your diet as a relationship, as a lifestyle. It's not something that's short term. It needs to be something that you can sustain for a long period of time. And then finally, tip 3 is no matter what you do, even if it's the smallest change, be consistent at it, because you will have remarkable results if you are consistent. All right, you guys, thank you so much for for allowing me to take some of your time. I hope that it served you well. Please subscribe below, and I look forward to chatting with you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.